All right, y'all. So today I'm gonna be reading from Proverbs. I read some of this last night, and Proverbs is it shows it shows us how to live right from wrong. It shows us how we can gain true wisdom. And it's practical guidelines for facing of life's challenging issues successfully. So I'm going to be sharing things from Proverbs and hoping that these things that I share can help you in this moment, man. But I'm going to start with Proverbs 1, and this is the purpose of Proverbs. It says, the Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel, for learning wisdom and discipline, for understanding insightful sayings, for receiving prudent instruction in righteousness, justice, and integrity, for teaching shrewdness to the inexperienced, knowledge and discretion to a young man. It says, let a wise person listen and increase learning, and let a discerning person obtain guidance. For understanding the proverb or a parable, the words of the wise and their riddles. It says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and discipline. Now this says, avoid the path of violence. And we're still in Proverbs 1. It says, listen, my son, to your father's instructions, and don't reject your mother's teaching. For there will be a garland of favor on your head and pendants around your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, don't be persuaded. If they say, come with us, let's set an ambush and kill someone. Let's attack some innocent person just for fun. Let's swallow them alive like Sheol, whole, like those who go down to the pit. We'll find all kinds of valuable property and fill our houses with plunder. Throw in your lot with us, and we all share the loot. My son, don't travel that road with them or set foot on their path, because their feet run toward evil and they hurry to shed blood. It is useless to spread a net where any bird can see it, but they set an ambush to kill themselves. They attack their own lives. Such are the paths of all who make profit dishonestly. It takes the lives of those who receive it. That was all of that was Proverbs 1 through 19, what I just read to you all. So this is a wisdom's plea, and we're still in Proverbs 1. And it says, wisdom calls out in the street. She makes her voice heard in the public squares. She cries out above the commotion. She speaks at the entrance of the city gates. How long, inexperienced ones, will you love ignorance? How long will you mockers enjoy mocking and you fools hate knowledge? If you respond to my warning, then I will pour out my spirit on you and teach you my words. Since I call out and you refuse, extending my hand and no one paid attention, since you neglected all my counsel and did not accept my correction, I in turn will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when terror strikes you, like a storm, and your calamity comes like a whirlwind. When trouble and stress overcome you, then when they call me but I won't answer, they will search for me but won't find me. Because they hated knowledge, didn't choose to fear the Lord, were not interested in my counsel, and rejected all my correction, they will eat the fruit of their way and be glutted with their own schemes. For the apostasy of the inexperienced will kill them, and the complacency of fools will destroy them. But whoever listens to me will live securely and be undisturbed by the dread of danger. Now this is Proverbs 2, and this is wisdom's work. It says, my son, if you accept my words and store my commands within you, listen closely to wisdom and directing your heart to understanding. Furthermore, if you call out to insight and lift your voice to understanding, if you seek it like silver and search for it like hidden treasures, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and discover the knowledge of God. Uh, this is verse 6, Proverbs 2, verse 6. It says, for the Lord gives wisdom, from his mouth come knowledge and understanding. He stores up success for the upright. He is a shield for those who live with integrity, so that he may guard the paths of justice and protect the way of his faithful followers. Then you will understand righteousness, justice, and integrity. Every good path. For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will delight you. Discretion will watch over you, and understanding will guard you. It will rescue you from the way of evil, from anyone who says perverse things, from those who abandon the right paths to walk in ways of darkness, for those who enjoy doing evil and celebrate perversion, whose paths are crooked and whose ways are devious. It will rescue you from a forbidden woman, from a wayward woman with her flattering talk, who abandons the companion of her youth and forgets the covenant of her God. For her house sinks down to death, and her ways to the land of the departed spirits. None return who go to her, none reach the paths of life. So follow the way of good, and keep to the paths of the righteous. For the upright would inhabit the land, and those of integrity would remain in it. But the wicked would be cut off from the land, and the treacherous ripped out of it. Proverbs 3, this is about trusting in the Lord. It says, my son, don't forget my teaching, but let your heart keep my commands. For they will bring you many days of a full life and well-being. Never let loyalty and faithfulness leave you. Tie them around your neck, write them on the tablet of your heart. Then you will find favor and high regard with God and people. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own understanding. I'm going to say that again, y'all. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own understanding. We have heard that so many times. In all your ways know him, and he will make your path straight. Don't be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and turn away from evil. This will be healing from your body and strengthening for your bones. Honor the Lord with your possessions and with the first produce of your entire harvest. Then your barns will be completely filled, and your vats will overflow with new wine. Do not despise the Lord's instructions, my son, and do not loathe his discipline. For the Lord disciplines the one he loves, just as the Father disciplines the Son in whom he delights. Now, this is talking about wisdom brings happiness. This is still Proverbs. This is just starting at Proverbs 13. Wisdom brings happiness. Happy is a man who finds wisdom and who acquires understanding, for she is more profitable than silver, and her revenue is better than gold. She is more precious than jewels. Nothing you desire can equal her. Long life is in her right hand, in her left riches and honor. Her ways are pleasant, and all her paths peaceful. She is a tree of life to those who embrace her, and those who hold on to her are happy. The Lord founded the earth by wisdom and established the heavens by understanding. By his knowledge, the watery depths broke open and the clouds dripped with dew. Maintain sound wisdom and discretion. My son, don't lose sight of them. They will be life for you and ornament for your neck. Then you will go safely on your way. Your foot will not stumble. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, and your sleep will be pleasant. No, you will lie down and your sleep will be pleasant. Excuse me. Don't fear sudden danger or the ruin of the wicked when it comes, for the Lord will be your confidence and will keep your foot from a snare. And I think we're going to stop there for today, y'all. That's all I'm sharing for today. There was Proverbs 1 through 3. I stopped at Proverbs 3 verse 26. And we'll pick up on some of it tomorrow, man. But remember, I'm just hoping that this can help you. Proverbs, again, is just showing us, it's going to be showing us right from wrong. It's going to be helping us, get that true wisdom from God. It says the big picture here is that those who follow God's wise design for living avoid the perils that others fall into and enjoy life on earth as God meant it to be lived. So this is going to help us live the way that God wants us to live, in the way that we're meant to live. But I'm hoping, man, that this helps us walk in God's will, man, and that we are able to just see right from wrong, and let this book's teachings help us, in our lives, man. But I love y'all, man, and I pray y'all have a blessed day.